The following sports presentation is brought to you by the PCTV Network, powered by TELUS Vision, your hometown station. We're home for you.
It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. PCTV Network, your hometown station. We're home for you. That's our slogan, but I dare adjust. And it's the truth, and it fits best. The PCTV Network, your number one source for local sports, with your favorite hosts, Bernie, Dave, Al, and Scott. The PCTV Network, we're home for you. It's more than a slogan, it's all true. Local programming, stream 24/7, the PCTV Network. It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. Check out channels 22, 28, and 98. Tune in, it's sure to be great. The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, Make sure you support PCTV Network, PCTVnetwork.com, your hometown station.
O'Donnell, Weiss, and Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
OWM can assist in any aspect of a real estate transaction. We're here to protect your interests, representing builders and developers from a wide array of projects.
We provide agreements of sale, negotiate, draft, and then provide the agreement.
From multifamily to commercial shopping centers to large housing developments.
OWM Law.
Your life,
Your business, your law firm.
It is a beautiful night for football, Rod. We are, as you alluded in the pregame show, it's kind of summer-like out here.
It is, and it was even more summer-like when I had to climb about 72 steps to get up here to the press box. But what a view. It was worth it.
It is a long way up here, but I'll tell you what, it is well worth it. 78 degrees the temperature. Pottstown won the toss. They're electing to kick off, so they'll receive the ball first in the second half. They'll be moving from right to left on your screen to start the game here in the first quarter. Jackson Nyhart will be kicking off.
I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the awesome rendition of the national anthem before this game. They did a great job.
Yeah, Kylie and Kelsey, a couple seniors from here at Pottsgrove. Beautiful, beautiful field, beautiful campus. A beautiful night for football. Can't stress it enough. It's great to have you alongside with me here, partner.
Thanks, it's been a while.
It has been.
It's a different size ball that we usually announce, but we're all into it tonight.
On an onside kick, it's jumped on. So safely fallen on by number 28, Chase Drost. And we do have a flag on the play. Wondering if this might be offside on the kickoff. Looks like it is. Officials are going to discuss it.
There's nothing more frustrating than trying to pick up a ball about 25 yards downfield that's bouncing in every direction than you want it to. But he did a great job of smothering the ball. We'll see what the flag's all about.
All right, here comes our referee. He's talking to Coach Hawthorne. So, an illegal substitution call, and they're going to decline the penalty and just take the ball at the 30-yard line. And that's where Pottsgrove will take over with backup quarterback Ryan Lucci. We're going to talk about this a little bit tonight, Rod. But they're going with their junior quarterback tonight. Their starting quarterback, senior Chase Hawthorne, injured a couple of games ago against Oxford, so he's out. So Lucci draws the start tonight, takes the snap, hands off immediately. And that looks like Mekhi Dargan for 3 yards.
Steve, this is another lesson. You always need to be ready. You show up to the game, your head's not in it, you're not physically ready, you're not mentally ready. Somebody goes down, you got to step in and you got to get the job done. This is your time. This is your time to shine.
We watched him in the warm-ups and he looked sharp. So we'll see if it's a steady diet of runs or if there's going to be some passing going on tonight. Gain of 4 officially for Dargan, so it's 2nd and 6. Lucci under center. Dargan again. This time he's met right at the line. Snuffed by Jose Sharias.
What a Texas lineman. Shoulder. Wasn't a contest.
Sharias, the Pottstown squad. Charisse, apparently, is the pronunciation. I'm being told in my earpiece. You don't have an earpiece, do you, Rod?
No, I don't.
Actually, my earpiece is Tom Bailey, the PA announcer down there, so I heard him say Charisse, so we'll go with that. 3rd and 6. Lucci's first pass. He looks, he fires to Damian Doctor, who is going to be just short of the first down. Tackled by Akeem Walla.
It was a great route until the end when he cut it short. You know, Doctor needs to know he had to get to the 49 or 50-yard line, and he cut it short. And they'll have the ball now on about the 47-yard line.
Okay, so a gain of 3 for Doctor makes it 4th and 3. And Doctor is going to stay in the game to punt this ball. And he boots it away. They let it drop. And it's picked up. So I don't know that you can advance a muff kick, but Pottsgrove is claiming that the ball touched a Pottstown player. Now there's a flag down.
I'm not sure what the call is, Steve. I don't know if they called interference on the defender, but if they did, I thought maybe he was pushed in maybe a little bit to the receiving punt receiver.
So we'll wait here as the officials sort it out. The flag came in late, well after the play was complete. Even if it was a muffed kick, the kicking team cannot return it.
Yep. Well, the laundry's been flying early tonight, Steve. 2 yellow flags here in the first 5 plays.
All right, so it's going to be Pottstown ball at the 5-yard line. 1st and 10. And this will be our first look at the quarterback, Eli Soto. Soto hands it off. Stuffed immediately. Looks like a loss of 2. Pottsgrove looking for a safety. They're not going to get it.
Dangerous territory right now for Pottstown. I'm not sure how much of a passing game they have, and to be able to run against this Pottsgrove defensive line could be a challenge.
Yeah, I think the runner there, I think it was Carmelo Soto. So loss of 2 on the play. It'll make it 2nd and 12.
Not a whole lot of real estate to work here, bud.
In the opening minutes of the game here, Pottstown pinned deep. Eli Soto takes the ball. He throws deep. Pass intended for Cameron Dawson falls incomplete. There is a flag on the play.
The wide receiver for Pottstown looks like he left about a second early on the far side. I didn't catch his number.
We're waiting on the call here. Illegal motion. Exactly right, partner. So an illegal motion is called. I think they'll probably decline the penalty and make it 3rd and 12, and they did.
I think Pottsgrove tonight, as I watch a little pregame and watch Pottstown's offense warming up, I think they're in a position where they need to be able to run the ball. I don't think we're going to see a plethora of passes. We may hear.
Jamie straight the center with the ball. He snaps it back. Throw over to the right. Complete. Ezra Tribble. And he is knocked down for a loss, but not in the end zone. Again, Pottsgrove, they're just angling for that safety. They're not going to get it. But Tribble's going to be backed up all the way to the 1-yard line.
You know, we always have to remember forward motion. So sometimes, you know, a guy gets hit maybe on the 1-yard line and he gets pushed back into the end zone. It's forward motion.
So it's going to make it 4th and 14. And coming in to punt. No room to move. Oh, and it's blocked, and that's going to go out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Ron, I don't know if that was blocked or if it just went off the side of his foot. But it ends up being a 2-yard punt. No return. When we come back, it's going to be Pottsgrove taking over 1st and goal at the 3.
What does healthy mean to you? At ID Life, we don't try and define healthy for you. We help you define it for yourself. For ID Life, healthy is a community of like-minded individuals who exist to help others reach their dreams while they are working on their own. We didn't invent healthy, we just simplified it.
Call Cindy DiPaoli, Certified Health Coach, helping you with your health, wellness, and fitness needs.
So Pottsgrove with a 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. Pottstown a little late subbing. Lucci takes a snap, hands it off. Cutting into his right and in for a touchdown, Kevin Robinson. So Kevin Robinson went into motion from his tight end position, came across, took the handoff, touchdown, 6-0 Pottsgrove. And the extra point attempt is good. Kick made by Josh Palladino. 7:44 left in the first quarter. Pottsgrove 7, Pottstown nothing. We'll be back after this.
Hi, I'm Christian Kelly, and I'm an agent with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 175 years, New York Life has been helping individuals, families, and businesses build financial security through life insurance and retirement planning. My goal is to help you protect what matters most and create a plan that fits your needs. To learn more, reach out to me at 484-673-6743. Again, it's 484-673-6743. Christian Kelly, New York Life Insurance Company.
I'm a statistician, but I kept stats on that last drive. 1 play for 3 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, Steve, and you know, it really doesn't matter what sport you play, but turnovers, penalties, they're going to get you every time. And we've already had Pottstown with a few penalties and turnover, and it resulted into 7-0 Pottsgrove. So they have to clean that up, or this could get out of hand early.
Palladino kicking off. And coming back, this is Josiah Pugh. Flags all over the place. We'll see what the call is.
I hope I didn't induce another flag.
I said Josiah Pugh. It was actually Tyson Robbins on that return. Sam Funk with the tackle, and it's holding on Pottstown, so that's going to back him up even more. To your point, Rod, they can ill afford to make mistakes, and mistakes on a kickoff like that, it's going to cost them another 10 yards. So they mark off the penalty, and Pottstown will take over at their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. If you're just joining in, a 3-yard run by Kevin Robinson has made this a 7-0 game. Soto takes a snap, he hands off, and Carmelo Soto nowhere to go.
Just looks like it's going to be difficult for Pottstown to at least run inside. Maybe trying to get outside here a little bit, maybe a couple quick slants. But inside, it looks like Pottsgrove's got some beef.
They do. So 2nd and 10. Eli Soto looking to his right, throwing complete for minimal gain. I believe that was Tyson Robbins. Picks up 2, so it's going to be 3rd and 8.
Some great defense by the corner there. He gave him a little room. closed the gap quickly, held them to a 1 or a 2 yard gain.
Soto's a sophomore on a very young Pottstown team, Rod. A lot of sophomores on this starting lineup. Going trips to the left. Soto looking, throwing deep, and at the high point of impact, the ball falls incomplete. Cameron Dawson, the intended receiver, well defended by Ryan Lucci. Or Kevin Robinson, excuse me.
The ball was up there for grabs for a long way, and it could have gone either way. You know, I was thinking if somebody gets that baby at the apex, but both of them fought for it, fell to the ground, and here we go. Another punt coming up here by Pottstown. See if they learn from the first blocked punt.
Marquise White and Kevin Robinson back deep. And it's going to be White who's going to let it roll out of bounds, and it'll roll out of bounds just across the 50-yard line. So when we come back, 5:55 left in the first quarter, it's 7-0 Pottsgrove.
Welcome to WQ Diner, located here on Route 100 and King Street in beautiful Pottstown. I'm William Quinn, owner here at WQ Diner. We serve the freshest ingredients, all homemade food with exceptional service. We're open daily, 7 days a week, 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Breakfast all day, full menu available all day with homemade food, the best ingredients, and exceptional service. Take a pick from our large assortment of gourmet desserts, baked fresh daily. WQ Diner, the finer diner. I'm William Quinn, owner. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
Steve Karabatis, Rod Johnson at Pottsgrove Stadium, home of Pennypacker Field. We're about halfway through the first quarter. Pottsgrove leading 7-0 on a Kevin Robinson 3-yard run. They have the ball now for the second time. There's a handoff coming this way. Mackay Dargan. He's going to pick up about 4.
One of the more tougher things to do on defense is to make open field tackles, but they strung it out. Good pursuit. It held them to about a 4-yard gain.
Officially a 3-yard gain, Rod. I misspoke, so it's 2nd and 7, but it is across midfield. And I misspoke as well. This is the 3rd possession for Pottsgrove. They did have a punt on their first possession. Lucci takes the snap, takes it himself, rolling to the right, and not much going on there. Great. Samaj Laws stayed home and made the tackle, pushed him out of bounds. After a pickup of 1.
That's a name that should be familiar to a lot of locals. Last name Laws. Some good football came out of that family.
It'll be 3rd and 6 for Pottsgrove. And if Pottstown can hold him here, Rod, that'll be a second time in a row, well, a second time on the longer field that they've been able to hold him and force him into a punt. But they've got to hold him here first. Lucci looking, throwing. It's going to be intercepted. Going back the other way, Samaj Laws. Touchdown, Pottstown. 55-yard interception return. Rod, you said the Laws family has a rich tradition of football in this area. And the very next play, Samaj Laws on the other side of the field picks it and takes it to the house.
Once he saw green, no one was catching him on that. Picking him up, putting him down. I must tell you, I haven't seen a lot of high school football in the last number of years, But I got chills when I saw that ball tipped and him catch that ball and going for the green.
So Pottstown's going to go for 2 here. And they got field. And 2, Kingston Allen, the right tackle, and he's going to be short. So Kingston Allen comes up short. Pottsgrove holds and maintains the lead. 4:44 left in the first quarter. Pottsgrove 7, Pottstown 6.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
7-6 Pottsgrove in a fun first quarter so far. We just watched Samaj Laws bring one back 55 yards on a tip pass interception return for touchdown to cut the gap to within 1. Jackson Nyhart will be kicking it off. And he boots it. And it's picked up by Damian Doctor, who's going to bring it around his right. And he's brought down by Carmelo Soto. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line for Pottsgrove.
You know, the Pottsgrove fans here on our side have been quite vociferous, which is awesome to see. But I'll tell you what, it raised the Pottstown people up off the seats over there on the other side. They got pretty pumped up about that, and why wouldn't they?
So 1st and 10, 42-yard line. Ryan Lucci, the quarterback. He's going to take it himself. Quarterback draw. And a gain of about 5.
What a shot of adrenaline there on that defensive play. Offensive struggled, so the defense picked them up. Let's see if the defense can do it again and put them in a better offensive position here.
They're calling it 6, 2nd and 4. Lucci in the shotgun. Tight set behind him. And a flag. They call offside against Pottstown, and that's going to be a 1st down for Pottsgrove.
Pottstown just got to clean it up here a bit. Offensively and defensively, some miscues that have hurt them. If they just play clean football, they can stay in this game.
So Pottsgrove in the same set they showed on the offside play. Lucci looking to throw, going deep for Damian Doctor. Who has it? A 38-yard pass from Ryan Lucci to Damian Doctor. And Pottsgrove is in the red zone.
The lonely life of a cornerback. I think one of the most difficult positions to play outside a quarterback on a football field is a cornerback man-to-man.
Now, I'll tell you what, D. Tice Duran had him covered well. That pass was thrown where only Doctor could get to it. High school rules, you only have to have 1 foot inbounds. He had both feet inbounds. It was just a great play. So Pottsgrove in business now. Lucci hands it off to the up man Cameron Dawson, who cuts around the left side, and he's in for a touchdown. There's a flag on the play, though. Hold on a second.
I thought I saw a hold on the offense.
So take the touchdown off the field, off the board. You're absolutely right, Rod. That is a hold against Pottsgrove. So instead of a 15-yard touchdown run, we're going to have a 10-yard penalty marked off, and it's going to be 1st and 20.
Sometimes you'll see a hold and you'll say, my goodness, he didn't have to hold it. He had a clean way to the goal line. But in this particular case, it definitely aided the running back. Definitely aided him.
So it's going to be 1st and 20 on the left hash mark. Lucci barking out the signals. Fakes to Dorgan, throwing deep. Damian Doctor in and out of his hands.
Wow, what a perfectly thrown ball. An impressive lead of the pass right in Doctor's hands.
So it's going to be 2nd and 20.
That's one of those passes that you dropped at 3 a.m. in the morning you think about.
Kevin Robinson coming in. Isaiah Rivera coming off. So we'll see how Pottsgrove responds. 2nd and 20 from their Pottstown 25-yard line. Lucci rolling right. Throwing against his body. And through the hands of Marquise White. It's going to be 3rd and 20. It's a nice throw against his body, Rod. He didn't have time to set, but he still gunned a strike right down the middle.
Well, I got to tell you, he's got it right now. Just keep throwing like you're throwing, bud, because you're hitting your receivers right in the breadbasket. They got to come up and help him out a little bit. He's throwing some really good balls. And to your point, throwing against his body, not an easy throw. Put it right on his chest. Got to make the play.
All right, so left hash mark, Damian Doctor wide right. Kevin Robinson coming out wide right as well. And we have a timeout. So a timeout by Pottsgrove to talk this over. 3rd and 20. We'll be back after this.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
3rd and 20 with 2.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Pottsgrove with the ball and the lead, 7-6. Ryan Lucci working out signals. He's a quarterback draw. And nowhere to go.
Oh, a little late. There it is.
And there's going to be a late flag there. There was really no need for that. Carmelo Soto should know better.
I think when Lucci and the coaching staff team gets together and looks at the film, he was wide open if he would have cut that back to the left. Cut back into traffic. But, oh, my goodness. Should be 3rd and 20. It's going to be first down. What is the call?
Well, I don't know if they're going to get
roughness.
It's a personal foul for a late hit. Don't down on it. So they'll get half the distance to the goal line.
Okay.
So he did not get what he needs for a first down. They need to get all the way down to the 5 for a first down. So it's going to be 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7, a long 7. Lucci rolling right with a fake line. Pass was intended for Isaiah Rivera. Falls incomplete. And it's going to be 4th and 7, and we'll see what they do. And it looks like they're going to leave the offense on the field, Rod.
If the extra point was any indication, I'm not so sure how long the leg is of their kicker.
Well, I watched him in pregame warm-ups in the other direction, one from 37.
Okay.
So this would be right at that edge. And literally, Rod, it bounced off the crossbar and went over. So this would be about his range, and Pottstown's going to take a timeout this time to talk about it. So we'll be back after this, 7-6 Pottsgrove.
Hi, my name is Carl, and I want to give a little shout out to Gus and PCTV. We've been using PCTV for years, going back to the days of the home show at Sunnybrook. Some of the things that I have seen at Steve's Mower Shop, people will stop me at the gas stations and saying, I seen you on PCTV. They really enjoy what we do here. Gus has been helpful as far as setting up what we do as far as the info commercial. I am greatly appreciative of what he has done, and PCTV has been a great way for me to get the word out that Steve's Mower Shop, and they do a great job of promoting Steve's Mower Shop.
4th and 7 for Pottsgrove. Minute 48 left in the first quarter. Very slow moving first quarter. A lot of penalties, a lot of incompletions, Rod. But they're going to go for it here. They're only in this position because of a personal foul that gave them a good chunk of yardage on a 3rd down play that had been stopped. Lucci rolling right, and it's going to be a false start, it looks like, and it is. So it's going to be 4th and 13.
Yeah, it's frustrating anytime it happens, but coming out of a timeout, I think it doubles the frustration.
I didn't catch who moved early.
It's like a chess game right now. We move forward about 15, we move back 5, we drop a pass, we have a penalty. It's like a chess game back and forth here, bud.
Well, looking to capture a piece right now is Pottsgrove. Looking to block is Pottstown. Ryan Lucci. It's a low snap, picks it up. Plenty of time to throw. Going over the middle and caught out of the end zone.
Oh, heck of a catch.
It was a whale of a catch by Damian Doctor. Went up, looked like he pulled it off the goalpost, but out of the end zone. Pottstown holds, and they'll take over on downs.
Pottsgrove's dropped about 3 balls here today, and that's one that was a great catch.
That was a great catch by Doctor in the back of the end zone, but couldn't get either foot down.
Well thrown, very well thrown. You know, I like this Lucci kid. I think he's played well so far. He just hasn't had any help.
So Pottstown trailing 7-6, taking over at their own 18-yard line. So the penalty does not come back to haunt them. Oh. And they move early. Tyson Robbins went on 1. They were going on 2, Rod.
There's a lot of washing machines that are going to be busy tonight cleaning all these flags.
A lot of laundry on the field. So it'll be 1st and 15 for Pottstown. The quarterback, Eli Soto, as I mentioned earlier, a sophomore. He's 5'9", weighs 135 pounds. Pottstown's had trouble moving the ball in this Pottsgrove defense. The 6 points on an interception return for touchdown. Here's a handoff and a quick stuff. I think that was Aiden Gleisner. And a late flag in. That's Keon Thomas, excuse me, with that run. And a personal foul on Pottsgrove is going to mark off 15 yards for Pottstown and give them a first down here.
Both teams have played very sloppy to this point. The execution, or lack of it, is starting to take over the game, and both teams just got to calm it down a little bit, understand snap counts, pull yourself away, push somebody else away. A personal foul is nowhere needed here at this point.
And I misspoke. The foul came after the play, so the 2-yard loss counted. So it's actually 2nd and 2. Rolling, running, and close to a first down, but not quite there, is Soto. Looks like he's going to be about a yard short, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. Ball's on the 27-yard line.
.50 seconds left in the first quarter, which feels like it's been an hour.
Well, in real time, Rod, it's been 37 minutes, which is quite long for a first quarter. Soto, hands off. Thomas going to the right, and he's going to be thrown for a big loss. So that's going to bring out the punting unit. And they officially mark it. It looks like it's going to be 4th and 6.
You have Jimmy's here, right? You have Jimmy, right? Tell him the kind of nice job. When he celebrates towards our sideline. It's all good.
And we'll wait for the second quarter to see the punt with our score. Pottsgrove 7, Pottstown 6.
Butter Valley Golf Course, conveniently located in the quiet rural setting of Valley, PA, just off Route 100. One of the nicest, most affordable 18-hole course in the region. With changing elevations, challenging greens, and scenic fairways, golfers of all ability levels are sure to enjoy their round. Butter Valley Golf Course is a great place to enjoy the game of golf with friends or family, young and old alike. Grab some buddies and grab a meal at the Runway Grill before or after your round. Butter Valley Golf Course.
Seven 6 at the start of the second quarter. Pottsgrove leading Pottstown. Pottstown's got a 4th and 6, so they will be punting here.
It's not a whole lot of respect right now. Pottsgrove's receiving core is only at the 50-yard line.
And fielded. That's Marquise White, who's going to bring it back to the 32-yard line. An excellent field position for Pottsgrove as they take over.
I like that return. He did a really great job. As I was watching some of the different angles that he was taking sharp angles. He saw some holes, closed it quickly.
So Pottsgrove with excellent field position to start at the Pottstown 32-yard line after Dorian DeShazer's punt. DeShazer, the backup quarterback for Pottstown, threw a touchdown pass in the previous game, lost to Upper Marion last week. Here's a handoff. This is Dargan going to his right. And he picks up about 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
You know, there's a lot of two-way guys on both sides of the ball here, and again, as we said in the pregame, Steve, you know, it is a little bit of a muggy night. Temperature's up a little bit. You wonder whether or not stamina is going to play into this.
Lucci, Dargan again. This time trying to go off tackle. No gain.
You know, Pottstown's defensive line has done a nice job. I honestly thought that they may get overmatched, but quite frankly, Pottsgrove's having trouble running the football tonight, and they're putting the ball in the air more than I thought they were going to do.
So a 3rd down play here for Pottsgrove. We're just starting the 2nd quarter here in the opening minutes with a 7-6 lead. And Lucci throwing, complete the doctor, and pushed out of bounds by Mateo Paez. He had fallen, but got up in time to make the tackle. But it should be enough for a 1st down. And it is. So 1st down at the 18-yard line after the completion to Doctor, and a new set of downs for Pottsgrove. Dargan, again, up the middle. Picks up maybe 2. He got shoved back, but they're going to give him forward progress, and the official on the far side looks like he's giving him 2 yards. Rod, you mentioned earlier how well Pottstown's front is playing. Unofficially, I showed Dargan now 6 rushes for 12 yards. So 2-yard average.
Yeah, I think Pottsgrove, they're going to have to fill it up in the air because they're doing nothing on the ground right now. Very impressed with that defensive line.
Brady Funk going out wide to the right. Doctor and Jacob Lucci on the left, and we have a flag. And they're going to call a delay of game on Pottsgrove, so it's going to back them up 5 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 13.
I'm a little bit surprised that we're seeing so much laundry on the field, and we're 5 games in here, and we're just making too many mistakes, too many silly mistakes, both ways.
This field does not have the play clock in the end zone. There's a handoff to Doctor, who cuts inside, and he's thrown hard. Looks like they're going to give him a yard. It'll be 3rd and 12.
Sometimes when you cut back against the grain, you're going to meet up with some guys who are hustling coming down the line. And there was a little bit of a pancake job done there. Good tackle. Real good, safe, clean tackle.
Shirais came off the field as they go into a pass defense here, Pottstown. Lucci handing it off to Dargan, up the middle. He's going to be short of a 1st down, but it's going to be close. And they gave it to him, 1st down. Nice run.
The coaching staff must have seen something there because 3rd and 12, which I'll call a draw play, looked to me like they were set up all the way to pass, but got at least 12.
He got 13.
And got 12 in at least an inch.
Yep. Yep, needed 12, he got 13, and it's 1st and goal at the 7. So a great call by Pottsgrove. Saw the pass defense in there, went with a run, and got a 1st down. Lucci, fake, handoff, and incomplete to the left.
Like a little miscommunication there, a bit of a timing play, but the timing was way off.
Now he faked it to Kevin Robinson, who does have a 3-yard run for a touchdown in this game. But yeah, Lucci off the mark on that one. One of the rare instances where he's been off the mark tonight. So it's 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line. Lucci to Rivera. Picks up a yard. There's a flag on the play. And I think, is this going to be a face mask? Looked like Rivera's head got jerked back. Personal foul, and it is a face mask, yeah. So that'll get him half the distance to the goal line. It'll stay 2nd down. And Rod, if we had a statistician who could tell us how many penalties there's been so far.
I ran out of fingers and toes.
And they're gonna get Akeem Walla for running across the line early. So offside. They blow that play dead immediately once he crossed the line, so half the distance again. I guess theoretically, if you keep getting half the distance and half the distance, you could infinitely get yourself closer and closer and closer and never get in. I don't know. But there's a timeout on the field. Pottsgrove taking the timeout, so we'll be back after this. 2nd and goal from the 1, 7-6 Pottsgrove, but they're threatening.
Welcome to WQ Diner, located here on Route 100 and King Street in beautiful Pottstown. I'm William Quinn, owner here at WQ Diner. We serve the freshest ingredients, all homemade food with exceptional service. We're open daily, 7 days a week, 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Breakfast all day, full menu available all day with homemade food, the best ingredients, and exceptional service. Take a pick from our large assortment of gourmet desserts, baked fresh daily. WQ Diner, the finer diner. I'm William Quinn, owner. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
A series of penalties has given Pottsgrove a 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line after a litany of half the distance to the goal lines. Lucci, with 3 men surrounding him, hands it off to Dargan, who walks it in for a touchdown. Mekhi Dargan with a 1-yard run, and it's 13-6 Pottsgrove.
Well, Pottstown's defense there was selling out. That's all they could do to try to jam the offensive line. And boy, you said you could have drove a truck through that one.
So Josh Palladino coming on to put the exclamation point on the touchdown, and he does. With 7:19 left in the first half, Pottsgrove leads Pottstown 14-6.
Mekhi Dargan, senior.
At O'Donnell, Weiss, and Matei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Business law is complex because it's easy to make costly mistakes. OWM is able to handle any area of law that a business or individual in our community needs.
We are the ones who are uniquely talented and uniquely positioned to do that for your benefit. That's what drives me to come to work every day.
OWM Law.
Your life,
your business, your law firm.
14-6, Pottsgrove. After the 1-yard run by Dargan, extends the lead, and Palladino booms it. And it's picked up by Tyson Robbins. There's a flag on the play. Robbins is down at the 28-yard line, but we'll check on the flag.
I may have to at halftime go down and steal those flags. We can't go 3 plays without a flag on the field.
We have a hold on Pottstown. So it's going to back him up 10 more yards, where it'll be 1st and 10. And the official walking off the 10 yards now. So it looks like officially from the 15-yard line is where Pottstown's going to take over. Half. Pottstown trailing 14-6. They've been able to generate very little offense so far. Their only score coming on a 55-yard interception return by Samaj Laws. Here's a handoff. And not much doing there again for Carmelo Soto. And another flag, Rod. We'll check on the penalty. Unsportsmanlike conduct called against Pottstown. It's a dead ball foul, so it's going to come after the play. So the result of the play will count. And then they'll back the ball up. And Pottstown is going to take a timeout here to talk it over. Their coaching staff is not happy. They trail 14-6 with 7:01 left in the first half.
Hi, I'm Christian Kelly, and I'm an agent with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 175 years, New York Life has been helping individuals, families, and businesses build financial security through life insurance and retirement planning. My goal is to help you protect what matters most and create a plan that fits your needs. To learn more, reach out to me at 484-673-6743. Again, it's 484-673-6743. Christian Kelly, New York Life Insurance Company.
Pottstown head coach Lavert Hughes took his final timeout of the half already, Rod, with 7 minutes left, and gave his team a good talking to out there. It's very emotional. So hopefully we'll see the penalty cease here. So it's going to be 2nd down and about 20. And tossing and incomplete. Soto intended for Cameron Dawson. And we have a player down, and I think it might be Dawson. And is that a cramp?
Looks like a cramp.
All right, so we'll be back. 6:55 left, 14-6 Pottsgrove.
What does healthy mean to you? At ID Life, we don't try and define healthy for you. We help you define it for yourself. For ID Life, healthy is a community of like-minded individuals who exist to help others reach their dreams while they are working on their own. We didn't invent healthy, we just simplified it.
Call Cindy DiPaoli, certified health coach, helping you with your health, wellness, and fitness needs.
We're happy to tell you Cameron Dawson walked off the field under his own power, no issues at all. Just had that cramp, so he does have to sit a play. Pottstown does not have a timeout left, so they can't call a timeout and bring him back on, so he has to sit out for one play. And it's going to be 3rd and 20. Soto throwing, and it's incomplete. Intended for Tyson Robbins. Kevin Robinson on the defense there. 4th down.
Sometimes in situations like that, Steve, maybe want your quarterback to just come back and take a shot way down the field. If it's picked, it's picked because you got 4th down now. They got a punt. The last punt was probably around a 35, 36-yard punt. And Pottsgrove's been putting pressure on the punt. I wouldn't be surprised if they go all in here and try to block this.
Yeah, the last time Dorian DeShazer punted from the end zone, the result was disastrous. Here's a low snap, picks it up, punts it. A little pooch kick, but it got out, takes a good roll, and picked up. Kevin Robinson rolling right. He turns the corner, and he's going to be inside the 15-yard line. So a 1st down at the 14-yard line for Pottsgrove. We'll be back. 6:38 left in the first half. 14-6 Pottsgrove, and great field position.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Pottsgrove with a 1st down at the 13-yard line, leading 14-6 and threatening to score again. But before they do, Pottstown calls a timeout I didn't realize they had. So my mistake. Either that or they got a 4th timeout. But we'll be back. 6:38 left. 14-6 Pottsgrove.
Hi, Jeff Bush here, host of Financially Speaking here on PCTV for the past 11 years. I have some exciting news. We are now Wellspring Financial, home of the Wellspring formula. We are here to serve all your financial needs.
Pottsgrove Falcons 14, Pottstown Trojans 6. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line for Pottsgrove as they're threatening to score again. Here's a handoff. And Dargan looks like he picks up about 4. Call it 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Ball right at the 10-yard line.
Pottstown's got to find a way just to hang in there right now. They can't get anything done offensively. Defense has got to come to the rescue.
Dargan again. Rolling left, gets around the corner, cuts in, and it's a touchdown.
Nice job bouncing outside. There was nothing up the middle, and he bounced it out to the left. Nothing but green grass.
A 10-yard run by Mekhi Dargan, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 2nd of the quarter, and it's 20-6 Pottsgrove. Now we have Palladino on to try for the point after. And he bangs it through, and a flag on the flag. We'll wait and see what the flag is. The extra point is good.
This against Pottstown will be interesting to see whether or not Pottsgrove goes for 2.
Can they take the penalty on the kickoff? Rod, do you know?
I am not sure.
And then do you try an onside kick?
Yes, but I am not sure.
And then do you try an onside kick? It's a personal foul against Pottstown. Do you dare take points off the board? And they're not going to. No, they're going to decline it.
Welcome to WQ Diner, located here on Route 100 and King Street in beautiful Pottstown. I'm William Quinn, owner here at WQ Diner. We serve the freshest ingredients, all homemade food with exceptional service. We're open daily, 7 days a week, 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Breakfast all day, full menu available all day with homemade food, the best ingredients, and exceptional service. Take a pick from our large assortment of gourmet desserts, baked fresh daily. WQ Diner, the finer diner. I'm William Quinn, owner. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
So Pottsgrove with a 21-6 lead elects to take the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the kickoff. So they'll be kicking off from the Pottstown 45. And so, Rod, I got to ask you here, I mean, is it worth a shot at an onside kick right here?
Well, maybe at least a squibber.
So we'll see what Palladino does, or what he's been told to do. And he booms it deep. And that's picked up by Robbins. Rolling to his left, cutting inside, and tackled at the 21-yard line. So a timeout on the field as they change possession.
Pottsgrove's defense is going to be hungry here, trying to get it back in the offense's hands. Trying to kind of blow this thing open here in the first half.
Pottstown able to generate very little offense so far. See what they can do here in the final 5.5 minutes of the first half. Trailing 21-6. There's a fake and a throw, and incomplete. Intended for Marcus Williams.
Williams very well covered, actually double teamed down here around the 40-yard line. Would have been a very difficult pass to complete.
That's my mistake there, Rod. I misinformed you there. It's Malik Gant was the intended receiver there. So, but to your point, very well covered. So 2nd and 10 for Pottstown. Eli Soto going under center this time. And he hands it off. And this is Keon Thomas picking up about 5 yards. Where it'll be 3rd and 5.
You know, decisions to make for Pottstown here. If they keep running the ball, if they can get a first down, they can keep chewing some clock up. Every time we get an incomplete pass, as we know, clock stops. Gives more time for Pottsgrove if they can't move the ball down the field.
And I don't mean to jinx it, Rod, but a kickoff return, an incomplete pass, and a 5-yard run, and no penalty flags thrown on any of those 3 plays. You said we couldn't string 3 plays in a row. We've done it. Let's see if we can make it 4 in a row. 3rd and 5 for Pottstown.
See, this is
and I shouldn't have said a word. Why did I say it? Go ahead. You can punch me. Go ahead.
We were on a roll. We were on a roll there for a second.
So it'll be 3rd and 9 after the penalty. Clock ticking, 4:15 and counting. And Soto looking, throwing, complete. First down, and then some.
Nice.
And a flag. Because why not? Pottsgrove is clapping, so it looks like the penalty is going to be against Pottstown. And cooler heads prevail.
You know, it's uncalled for, and quite frankly, it's getting to be significantly. I'll watch my tone here a little bit, but it's unacceptable. These penalty flags are unacceptable. We're not proving anything. You know, when you yell at somebody or you give somebody a late hit, it doesn't prove anything.
Okay, so the first down is official, and then after the play, unsportsmanlike conduct against Pottstown. So they'll get the first down, and now they'll be backed up 15 yards.
It's one of the few times that the offense has got something going, and there's no need to do anything here. And I'm not picking on one team or the other. I mean, both teams are really struggling here a little bit with some late hits, with some chirping. Hey, it's an emotional game. I get that. Football's an emotional game. You got to channel this. You keep shooting yourself in the foot here both ways.
And Rod, you know, if you know that a guy on the other side gets set off easily, you might, you know, whisper stuff under your breath and try and incite him too. And they need to know that. They need to be aware of that and be ready for that and not bite. So it's going to be first down and 10 at the 29-yard line. First and 10. So Pottstown gets the first down, and the clock starts. Under 4 minutes left in the first half. And a flag. This is going to be on the bench. I saw the line judge turn and toss the flag toward the direction of the bench. And I guess it's a warning. Yep, it's a warning. All right, so here we go. Soto throwing, screen pass, and nothing doing for Tyson Robbins. Swarmed by is it a swarm of Falcons? I don't even know.
I don't know, but you know, AI can maybe help you out here, buddy. I know there's a swarm of bees. I don't know if there's a swarm of falcons. It's a flock. It's a flock of falcons.
It is a cast.
It's
a
cast.
soar or a tower. They're all cool words to use, right? A cast of falcons. A soar. S-O-A-R.
And I like Gus. I mean, a flock's good too, isn't it?
It's a flock of seagulls.
Ah, could be.
Second down and 15. And
there's
movement.
There's a cast and a flock of flags.
And a soar. And a tower. And a bevy. Let me pull my thesaurus out here.
I don't do FanDuel. I've never done FanDuel, but I'm going to look to FanDuel to see if I can make a couple bucks here on the next flag when it's going to happen.
Second and 10 after the offside call on Pottsgrove.
I need a drink of water.
Soto rolling to his left, throwing, complete. Oh, nice cut. Tyson Robbins, after all that, is probably going to end up losing a yard.
He ran some clock off. With that jiggle back and forth, he ran about 4 more seconds off the clock. So we'll see if Pottstown can get out of this at a 21-6 clip. 3rd and 11.
Pottsgrove's used at least 2 timeouts that I recall. There's nowhere that I can see where we can note that. Should have just jotted that down in my notes, but I was too busy looking for what groups of Falcons are called. There's a high snap, picked up by Soto, throwing down the field, complete! First down, catch by Akeem Walla.
Again, very well covered, a little bit of a tug of war down the field. Hey, he threw it up, and he trusted his receiver, and quite frankly, that's probably the best offense that Pottstown has right now. Take some chances with their athletes on the outside.
35-yard completion to Walla. Soto going the other way this time. And it's going to be
on the play.
Pass interference on Brady Funk. Looked like he hit Josiah Pugh early. So that's going to be a 10-yard penalty.
You know, my mindset, Steve, was let's see if Pottstown can get out of this thing, or Pottstown can get out of this thing at 21-6 by running the clock out a little bit. Couple big plays here. They closed the gap here at the end of the first half.
Yeah, they're inside the 30-yard line here, so 28-yard line, 1st and 10. Remember, they're out of timeouts, but the clock is stopped with 1:04 left. Going deep. Soto, complete again to Akeem Walla. No, incomplete. Good defense down there by Kevin Robinson. Clock stopped with 56.6 left. And it's 2nd and 10, Pottstown.
I like it, though. I like going downfield, going long downfield. I think Pottstown athletes there on the outside can really cause some damage.
Well, what do they call that, Rod? The 50-50 ball? Where they toss it up there and hope that their guy comes down with it?
Yeah, and I think with man-to-man defense, with the corners and the safeties, I think it's more than 50-50. I think you're probably throwing a dart at a windy dartboard, 65-35 on the offensive side.
Soto, throwing to his left, complete. And Josiah Pugh tackled inbounds. That's going to keep the clock running. Tyler Gordon slow getting up. He's hobbling. Oh, up the middle. And knocked down hard Soto. And the clock is stopped for the first down while they set. 23.9 left. And Soto will spike the ball. So 17.8 seconds left. Took him about 10 seconds to spike that ball. And it's going to be 2nd and 10 after the spike from the 18-yard line. Pottstown's got a couple cracks at the end zone here, Rod.
Yeah, they do, and I think they got to take him in the end zone because they don't have any timeouts left. So 2nd and 10, you just got to go for the end zone here. Unless you can do a quick down and out, but I think that's dangerous right now to go down and out. I'd like to see him go into the end zone with 2 balls right here, 3 balls.
A sack would likely end the half, so Soto cannot get sacked here. Soto looking, throwing over the middle, incomplete, and a flag. That's going to be pass interference on Chase Wiley. Intended receiver Tyson Robbins. That'll stop the clock with 14.3 seconds left and move the ball all the way down to the 9-yard line.
You know, not happy with all the flags, but I can't say it hasn't been an exciting first half. Just hope we clean this thing up in the second half, play some football.
So the official moves it down A little bit further than I expected. They're going to give it to him at the 7. So it's going to be first and goal. 14.3 seconds left. Again, a sack will end the half. Pottstown has no timeouts left. Soto throwing to his left. Picked up. And if he stays in bounds, it's going to run the clock out. And Josiah Pugh is unable to run it in.
Coming off the field.
Yeah, we do. There's an injury here, so that does stop the clock. And he gets the snap off just in time, running it up the middle. And no touchdown. So Pottstown stopped short inside the 10-yard line as we head to the half. Defense holds. And they go into halftime with a 21-6 lead. We'll be back after this.
Akeem Wallow.
Akeem, you're a good size. What do you listed as?
6'4", 200.
Yes. And what do you play?
Receiver, DN, kick returner.
Hi, my name is Carl, and I want to give a little shout out to Gus and PCTV. We've been using PCTV for years, going back to the days of the home show at Sunnybrook. Some of the things that I have seen at Steve's Mower Shop, people will stop me at the gas stations and saying, I seen you on PCTV. They really enjoy what we do here. Gus has been helpful as far as setting up what we do as far as the info commercial. I am greatly appreciative of what he has done, and PCTV has been a great way for me to get the word out that Steve's Mower Shop, and they do a great job of promoting Steve's Mower Shop.
Good evening. This is John Armato. I'm from Pottstown School District, and I'm with the famous Gary Dorenzo.
John, nice to see you.
It's always good to be with Gary. So we're here tonight at the Pottsgrove football game. As always, a lot of excitement whenever these two schools compete with one another. And first half has been pretty exciting. The score's 21-6, and Pottstown was knocking at the door just as the clock ran out.
And as always, this is a community event for both school districts, and it's nice that you still see people in the stands. A lot of older guys come back and they enjoy this game. It's, if there was a Thanksgiving Day game left, this was kind of one of those games that you get a lot of community support, so it's nice to see again.
I don't think it's any secret that both Gary and I are big supporters of co-curricular activities, whether it's athletic or non-athletic, and it's one of the things involved in activities like this. It's one of the things that helps bring communities together. There's a good neighborhood rivalry between Pottstown and Pottsgrove, but there's always that feeling of sportsmanship and excitement. Of course, both sides always want to win, but win with pride and dignity.
Well, and we were both athletic directors, so I still think competition is important, especially for kids. I think learning how to compete, I think it helps kids across the board, but again, we're both advocates of after-school programs, so to speak. I still think that they're a part of the curriculum. I know the primary mission of schools is to provide academics, but I still believe that community events, sports are the backbone of any strong community, and I think supporting athletics, band, theater, clubs is really what makes school districts and kids go. Makes them excited to come to school.
And both coaches out here tonight are great examples of what athletics should be about. Pottsgrove's coach Hawthorne and Pottstown's Levert Hughes, both of them do a lot more than teach X's and O's. A lot of people think that that's the only thing that sports are about, but these two men help prepare youngsters to become young men.
And really the dichotomy of both of them, where they both came from. Billy's homegrown, went to Dickinson, played football there. Levert kind of earned his stripes on the streets of Chicago and played semi-professional football in Chicago. So they came from completely diverse backgrounds, but yet here they are on the same field, with the same goals, trying to accomplish the same thing.
We talk, and Gary just did talk a little bit about the importance of co-curricular activities, and I always say co-curricular. I'll never use the word extra, because sports and the band and all those activities, they're not extra. They support the academic mission of the schools. And one of my favorite things to always look at in terms of statistics is we do a study, especially when I was athletic director, at the end of every marking period. We took a look at every youngster in the school and their grades, their discipline record, and their attendance. And every single marking period, kids that were involved in co-curricular activities as a group outperformed non-participants in all three of those areas.
That's nationwide. I think those studies have been done. And when we were both athletic directors, it was cool to play sports. It was cool to be in the band. And sometimes that gets lost a little bit in today's world. And that's a shame, because these kids sometimes miss out on those opportunities. We're both proponents of it. We love it. You're still coaching wrestling at 85 years old, which is amazing. Three new knees, 2 hips, a new brain. He's got everything. I don't know
and
how
my
he
hair.
does it.
And my hair.
Well, that's a little skimpy right now, but.
You talked a little bit about this in the beginning of the Pottstown competition piece. You and Pottsgrove's present athletic director, Steve Ansbach, you both have a unique perspective of this, because you've been on both sides of the street. And when I say both sides of the street, I literally mean that. You can drive down Mervine Street, and if you're on one side of the sidewalk, you're in Pottstown, and if you're on the other side of the sidewalk, you're in Pottsgrove.
And the benefit, I was lucky. I was at both Pottstown and Pottsgrove, so I have a special affinity for both schools. Obviously, I went to school here, but really I feel just as much a part of Pottstown as I do Pottsgrove, and that's because of the community and really the world of sports brings people real close together. It's a small fraternity, and you see kids that are now 40 and 50 years old. They still have those exciting moments that they live through sports at both schools, and I think that's universal at any school.
And again, both you and Steve Ansbach, you model for kids and parents what the behavior should be and how we should approach competition, and look at it as a cooperative effort in some ways, as opposed to they're the enemy.
Oh, absolutely. And at the end of the day, it's still a game. We see people get so excited. It's just a game, and you hope kids enjoy it.
What does healthy mean to you? At ID Life, we don't try and define healthy for you. We help you define it for yourself. For ID Life, healthy is a community of like-minded individuals who exist to help others reach their dreams while they are working on their own. We didn't invent healthy, we just simplified it.
Call Cindy DiPaoli, Certified Health Coach, helping you with your health, wellness, and fitness needs.
Hi, I'm Christian Kelly, and I'm an agent with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 175 years, New York Life has been helping individuals, families, and businesses build financial security through life insurance and retirement planning. My goal is to help you protect what matters most and create a plan that fits your needs. To learn more, reach out to me at 484-673-6743. Again, it's 484-673-6743. Christian Kelly, New York Life Insurance Company.
Biggest strength we gained in off season is what mainly a lot of them going to say is accountability and leadership. Biggest challenges to success this year would be availability, because if they don't take care of what they need to take care of in the classroom, attendance-wise, they won't be able to play on Fridays, and those may be some kids that we depend on.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's going to be one of the biggest weaknesses.
My name is Bill Hawthorne. I'm the head coach of Pottsgrove football. I just think the skill level as far as our players has advanced so much. It's much more detailed. They put much more time in. I believe kids have worked hard since the football field originated, but I feel like there's much more special training out there that they can, attend when they're not at high school practice or high school off-season sessions. So, I believe we have superior athletes, not only in physicality, but in terms of mentality as well.
It is not June 1st. All right, so Dargan comes off the field after gaining 8.
For the officials, they're trying to keep things under control. And with that comes flags. With that comes penalties. With that comes slowing down action. But it's a tough job for the officials tonight.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if we've seen an ejection, Rod. Lavert Hughes wants an explanation. So the officials will mark this off shortly. A lot of action in the first minute and a half of the second half here. Pottsgrove kicking off with the lead 21-6. And on a third down, what they thought was a screen pass, it was ruled a lateral. It was fallen off position. Mekhi Gordon gained 8 yards on the ensuing play. And then 2 penalties. And that's where we are now as we wait for them to be marked off.
Let's see how far he walks, Steve.
Yeah. He's getting his steps in.
He might walk a little farther than maybe I thought.
Yeah, definitely getting his steps in tonight.
Yeah.
Yep, that's going to be 2 penalties marked off there.
Yeah, if they have their Fitbits on, they're going to be over 10,000 steps tonight.
Pottsgrove was in a huddle and they had to All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 Pottsgrove, way down at the 19-yard line. Ryan Lucci at quarterback. Looking, throwing to his right. Incomplete. Damian Doctor there. Defended well by Armand Thorpe. There's a flag in the end zone. It looks like a holding call. So that's going to be 5 yards for Pottsgrove. Oh, 10 yards for Pottsgrove. 1st and goal.
This crosstown rivalry got a little heated up here today.
It did. I heard our fellas talking about Mervine Street, just up the road here. the borough line on what would be, I guess, the eastern side of Pottstown, western side of Pottsgrove. There's a handoff up the middle, Kevin Robinson. He's stopped. Everywhere. No flag this time.
In some cases, I can't tell if they're real shoving and pushing or if there's a couple flops going on also.
Yeah.
I see a few flops.
It's going to be second and goal. Looks like at the 7. We have an odd angle up here. And officials taking a timeout here. So yeah, that's a first down. The first down was achieved on that run by Robinson. So here we go. First and goal at the 7-yard line. And here's a handoff to Dargan. Looking nothing there. Tackled for a loss by Cameron Dawson. Flag on the play. 3 flags on the play, Rod.
I know we have some dead time here. Not really sure what to say about what's happening here tonight. Just to get squared away and maybe a little bit more discipline, but it just seems like it's just escalated again here in the second half.
So here comes our official. He's going to call a holding against Pottsgrove and then a dead ball personal foul against Pottstown. So they'll mark off the hold and then they'll mark off the personal foul. And after all that, it remains first and goal. Looks like the ball will be at the 8-yard line. All right, there we go, Rod. First and goal at the 8-yard.
You did good, partner. You did good.
Trying to sort through, trying to read lips.
Oh, yeah.
They need those microphones like they have in the pros and in college. I love when the officials say, "Who's giving him the business? Did one of these." Lucci looking to throw. Fires incomplete. Pass was intended for Dargan. Good coverage by Cameron Dawson on that. And it'll be second and goal.
Press that on how many yards each offense has gone tonight and then how many yards of flags. There has to be well over 150 yards of flags here tonight.
Yeah.
I'm throwing a dart at a windy dartboard by saying that, but I don't think I'm too far off.
Lucci to Doctor for the touchdown. Doctor, give me the news. 8-yard touchdown pass, Lucci to Doctor, and it's 27-6 Pottsgrove.
You were saving that one. Doctor, give me the news. You were saving
Right here
that
in my
one.
notes. Right there in my notes. I can now cross that
yeah.
off.
Oh, yeah.
I can cross off the Bobby Shantz thing. And the extra point attempt. It's fake. And a throw, incomplete. I think it was a low snap, actually. Not so much a fake. So PAT is no good. 8:29 left in the third quarter. It's all Pottsgrove, 27-6.
Damian Doctor, senior wide receiver.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
27-6 Pottsgrove over Pottstown. Steve Karabatis, Rod Johnson calling all the action here. And Ryan Lucci to Damian Doctor, looking good.
Yeah, I said it earlier. I mean, I really like the way Lucci's playing here tonight. He got some help from his receivers. This score would be a little bit more damaging for Pottstown.
Palladino kicking off. And that's taken by Tyson Robbins. And a little bit of trickery again. Returns it up to the 38-yard line. And that's where see what they can do. Introducing the cheerleaders in front of us here, Rod.
Nice. And there's a lot of them.
There are.
They're doing a great job. I mean, we only see the Pottsgrove cheerleaders here, but
so
really a great job. A lot of excitement.
So what are there more of, cheerleaders or penalties tonight?
Well, let me count. It's close.
It is.
It's close.
39-yard line for Pottstown. Trailing 27-6. See if they can get something going here. Eli Soto back to throw. And it throws against his body and plunks somebody on the sideline in the head. Oh no. Now I feel horrible. Yeah, bounced right off someone's head out there. They were definitely not expecting it.
Yeah, the point of that ball doesn't feel good when you're not ready for it.
Yeah, when you're not ready. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. $8:13 left in the third quarter. Going deep. And it's intercepted, but it looks like he was out of bounds. He was.
Heck of a catch. And, oh, by the way, his head was probably 2 yards out of bounds, and he almost stretched his feet back to save that. It was a heck of an effort.
Jacob Lucci with a tremendous effort. Came down, had the ball all the way to the ground. Just couldn't keep those feet in bounds. Who drew these lines anyway, Rod?
Yeah, we were just talking about that when we were talking about the field earlier and how beautiful it looks. I mean, with the drought and stuff that's happening, but I heard how they're keeping it green. But the lines are one of those like little contraptions that look like a vacuum cleaner.
Oh.
And it's all computerized, and it looks like a professional job.
It does. It looks. And what is the flag? It's a delay of game. So it's going to back it up 5 yards and make it 3rd and 15 for Pottstown.
They may be going with a turf field in the future here. It may be a rument, so I apologize if I'm off base.
And Pottsgrove offside. Up, but yep, offside on Pottsgrove. So it's going to be back to 3rd and 10. As we walk back and forth, it's like the officials are pacing. Back and forth. 5 yards here, 5 yards there.
We got a gentleman doing push-ups here in the back.
We do.
I don't know, is that like some sort of internal punishment here?
It's Marcus Williams, I think, doing the push-ups. And way out of bounds, and another flag. And a flag in the backfield as well. So I did not keep an eye on the quarterback, Soto, after he threw the pass, but there was a flag back where he was on the ground, and he was slow to get up.
It's
incomplete. And I'm looking. I don't see a flag. 2nd and 10. No, and I say that I'm only half kidding there. I didn't know if he crossed the line of scrimmage when he threw that pass. But apparently not. 2nd and 10. Pottstown hanging in there. 27-6, but they're driving.
Yeah, to have any type of a chance, they got to punch one in here.
There's a handoff up the middle. I think that's Ezra Tribble. Run.
Pads were cracking on that one.
They were.
I mean, we're a good, what do you think, 60, 65, 70 yards away? We could hear it up here in the booth.
That was the junior Ezra Tribble with the carry. Picks up 4 yards. Make it 3rd and 6 in what is undoubtedly 4-down territory here for Pottstown. Soto looking to his left, throwing, and it's intercepted. So Lucci, who was denied an interception when he couldn't keep his feet in bounds earlier, picks it off this time. And we do have a player down for Pottsgrove, and we'll be back 27-6, Pottsgrove.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotmp.com.
So Mekhi Dargan walks off under his own power. And they'll check him out, a little bit of a limp there. Meanwhile, Pottsgrove with the ball, following the Jacob Lucci interception. And so Ryan Lucci will take over at quarterback. He hands it to Kevin Robinson, rolls around to the right, and he'll pick up about 5 yards. Make it 2nd and 5.
You know, we thought there would be a little bit more running in this game, more success running, but I think maybe the longest run of the night was about 13 yards.
Yeah, Dargan had a 13-yard run on a 3rd and 12 play. Yeah. So 2nd and 5. Lucci looking to throw. He has Doctor, and Doctor steps out of bounds. Josiah Pugh fell down in that.
Lucci and Doctor have something going on here, which I really like. That was a timing play. Lucci pretty much got rid of that ball before Doctor even made his break. When you see that, you say, hey, that's good execution. I like that. It's good football there.
Yeah, Doctor made a move, and Pugh fell down, nowhere near him. If he could have stayed in bounds, he could have gone a long way. So 1st and 10 for the Falcons. And a handoff to
Nothing
Marcus
doing.
White. Yeah, and he got tripped up in the backfield. Looks like a loss of 1, so it's going to be 2nd and 11. It's a nice play. I didn't catch who jumped in there to make that tackle. That was a sweet tackle. White went into motion and took the handoff as he was coming at full speed and got tripped up almost immediately. Good job of him hanging on to that ball. Lucci to Doctor. And this time Pugh does not get knocked down and tackled immediately after catching the pass. 4-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 7.
I think we're going to start getting some tired legs out there. Again, we said this earlier, a lot of two-way guys on both sides. They've been on the field. Both teams have been on the field for a long time defensively.
Going to switch out the ball here. Inside of 4.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. It's been all Pottsgrove so far. Faced with a 3rd and 6 here. Try and keep the drive and the clock moving. Lucci looking to Doctor. Thrown complete, 1st down. And Doctor did exactly what he didn't do in the 1st quarter that you mentioned, Rod. He got to the 1st down marker, turned around, sat there, and caught the pass.
I think that play is virtually unstoppable right now. I don't know if Pottstown can defend that, and I wouldn't be surprised if we did a little bit of a down, out, and up soon, where maybe the D-back for Pottstown will cheat on that and be able to turn it upfield for a long gainer.
Yeah, Lucci threw that ball well before Doctor turned to look for it. Timing pattern worked perfectly. Lucci looking, and there's your call, but he's going the other way this time. Incomplete to Jacob Lucci. He had a step on him, Rod.
Are they brothers?
I would assume so.
No, not
But I don't know.
going to be much brotherly love tonight on that one. I don't know who's sleeping in the bottom bunk tonight, but there's going to be a problem.
Yeah, Lucci to Lucci would have been a nice call, but alas.
Yeah, do you have something tucked away for that one?
I don't, but
No?
I can come up with something quickly.
Like maybe Lucci in the skies or something? I don't know.
We heard Eleanor Rigby before the game.
Yeah.
It's going over the outstretched hands of Kevin Robinson. 3rd and 10.
Some very catchable balls, though.
And I'm going to say it, Rod. I'm going to say it.
No, you're not.
I'm going to say it. This game has settled down. We've gone 5 or 6 plays in a row here without a penalty.
I'm going to kick the legs out from your stool here in a second if things go bad. If they go south.
So 3rd and 10 for Pottsgrove. Ryan Lucci at quarterback. Takes a snap, fakes, throws, Damian Doctor. First down. Needed 10, got 11.
I like it.
So that'll keep the chains moving. He did step out of bounds, so will not keep the clock moving. Lucci to throw again. Looking to Doctor.
Looks like he
And
got
just
held.
beyond. He did.
He got held early. He's looking for the flag. He gave him a little juke and gone, and he was gone. If he wasn't held, I think we're looking at 6.
Did he use their allotment of flags and they can't use anymore?
Well, they may be letting the less egregious fouls go by right now. I don't know.
So it's 2nd and 10. And it's going to be Robinson. And he's stopped for no gain. So it'll be 3rd and 10.
If there's a silver lining, I'm not big on silver lining stuff, but if there's a silver lining for Pottstown tonight, I got to tell you, and I said it, we said it in the first half, their defensive front has absolutely shut the running game down. The only movement that's being made right now by Pottsgrove is Lucci to Doctor, and maybe a pass or two on the other side, and the penalty flags. That's it. That's it.
Well, let's not forget, they had marched down inside the 10-yard line right before the first half ended with a chance to score, and they had one picked at the end zone by Lucci. And there's that on the offense. So back it up 5 yards, make it 3rd and 15. But and the one scoring drive by Pottsgrove was a 3-yard drive after I think what was a tip punt gave Pottsgrove a 1st and goal at the 3. So Pottstown has not played badly. Of course, those mistakes are mistakes, but they could well be in this game right now.
Well, that's what separates. And when you look at a team that's struggling, they're 0-5, you can kind of see why a little bit right now.
Lucci throwing, and that pass intended for his, we're going to say his brother Lucci, and that'll bring out the punting unit.
You know, Lucci's got a little bit of an arm. I mean, when you look where he threw that ball, and he threw it from his back foot, he threw that across the field here, probably a 5. And we're going to have a timeout on the field. 59.9 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, 27-6, Pottsgrove.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
1st and 5 for Pottstown after the offside call. Trailing 27-6. Here's Soto, and there's a flag on the play. No, just the whistle dead. We'll see what the reason for the whistle is. Or we won't. I don't know, Rod. I'm confused. Looking to throw. Complete. First down. Tyson Robbins. Or is that Akeem Walla? Akeem Walla, number 7. Looks like a 1. And that'll be a first down, and that'll move the chains for Pottstown. You know what just crossed my mind, Rod? If this game goes on much further, there's a lot of kids here with Cinderella licenses. They're going to be late getting home. How fussy are the police if a kid's driving after 11 o'clock?
Probably pretty fussy.
Yeah?
It's the law.
Yeah. Might get a flag thrown at
They
them.
may get. You beat me to it.
Low pass, almost intercepted. It's a great play there by Marquise White.
What is the Cinderella license right now? Is it 11?
I think it's
o'clock?
11.
11, yeah.
So 30 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, no Dairy Queen tonight.
Nope, they close at 10.
That's right.
Let's see. Wegmans is open till midnight. We go there, but not if the game ends after midnight. Soto throwing. He better get on that. And they call it incomplete. Okay. Yeah, we saw one of those earlier that was called a lateral. It was recovered by Pottsgrove.
You know,
That one's incomplete.
Pottstown hasn't been very successful on any of their screen plays or throwing parallel, to the quarterback. I mean, they need to throw the ball downfield. They've been extremely successful, in my opinion, throwing the ball downfield.
Yeah.
But any type of swing passes, it's just Pottsgrove's defense closes the gap too fast.
Yeah, they are a quick team. Soto throwing over the middle, complete to Pugh. To Robbins for the touchdown. Robbins with the touchdown, 28-yard pass. And it's 27-12.
Just keep throwing it up there. Keep doing it. And you don't have a choice. I mean, you're going into the fourth quarter. You're down 27-12, 12-8.
So going for 2 is Pottstown. It's a nice play by Robbins over the middle there, and then to turn and run with that.
Definitely showed some really good athleticism there. Again, a good football play.
Okay, and once again, they bring in the lineman, Jose Cheriz and Kingston Allen, but this time it's a throw. I think he caught it, but he caught it out of bounds. Great play by the receiver out there, but out of bounds. So, 13.3 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's 27-12, Pottsgrove.
What does healthy mean to you? At ID Life, we don't try and define healthy for you. We help you define it for yourself. For ID Life, healthy is a community of like-minded individuals who exist to help others reach their dreams while they are working on their own. We didn't invent healthy, we just simplified it.
Call Cindy DiPaoli, certified health coach, helping you with your health, wellness, and fitness needs.
So Pottstown scores a touchdown. From Eli Soto to Tyson Robbins cuts the gap to 27-12. And we'll see if there's an onside kick in the offing.
You know, Steve, sports brings out the what ifs all the time. You know, what if this, what if that. You know, Pottstown had a shot at the end of the first half. If they punched that in there right at that time, we're talking like a one-score game.
Yeah.
The what ifs.
Yep.
Right, the what ifs.
So Jackson Nyhard here with the kickoff. Pottsgrove ready in the event of an onside. And it is an onside. And it's fallen on. I think that was Tyler Gordon that fell on that. And it was. So Tyler Gordon with the recovery. And Pottsgrove will get excellent field position at their own 43-yard line. Should be one more play before the end of this quarter.
I think Pottsgrove was ready for that. I don't know if I'll call it and say they had the hands team out there, but obviously a nice pickup there by our man.
If you're watching us on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to the PCTV network. Subscribe and then watch everything, including the Hall of Fame induction. There's a handoff. And Mekhi Dargan picks up about a yard, and that'll take us to the fourth quarter. We've played 3 complete here. It's Pottsgrove 27, Pottstown 12.
Hi, I'm Christian Kelly, and I'm an agent with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 175 years, New York Life has been helping individuals, families, and businesses build financial security through life insurance and retirement planning. My goal is to help you protect what matters most and create a plan that fits your needs. To learn more, reach out to me at 484-673-6743. Again, it's 484-673-6743. Christian Kelly, New York Life Insurance Company.
Steve Karabatis and Rod Johnson here at Pottsgrove Stadium, home of Pennypacker Field, where we are watching Pottsgrove after 3 quarters, leading Pottstown 27-12. Lucci back to throw, and it pops out of his hand. Not sure if that's a completion or a fumble, Rod, but either way, it's a big loss. Just slipped out of his hand.
That could have been catastrophic.
Talk about what ifs.
Yeah, right.
That's going to be a loss of 15 yards. And we've got a guy down on the field. So we'll be back, 11:26 left.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
During this broadcast, we apologize for that. Hopefully that's not the case, but third and 23, handoff to Dargan, and he's stopped after a short gain. By Malik Gant, and a flag on the play. Officials are discussing the call, or perhaps to go to afterwards for dinner.
We certainly would like to be talking more about football than the flags, but it's just hard to get away from how much yellow is on the green tonight. And And they're sorting it out again, Steve. I'm not sure exactly what happened. It came after the play, so I'm going to...
Be sure to tune in to PCTV for the Veterans Day celebration from Mark.
Steve, I have a question for you. In high school football, and I apologize for my ignorance on this, how many personal fouls can an individual player get? I guess he can get as many as long as it's not targeting or as long as it's not flagrant.
You know, the thought crossed my mind, Rod, and I'm embarrassed to say I don't know. I know that in the NFL, what is it, 2? You're ejected after your second one? So.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about a flag. I'm talking about personal fouls. You know.
So, into punt is Damian Doctor, and the ball falls, and Pottstown will take over at the 35-yard line. So, 10:51 left in the fourth quarter, 27-12, but Pottstown's got great field position.
At O'Donnell, Weiss, and Matei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. But it's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
Pottstown taking over at the 34-yard line, trailing 27-12.
Empty backfield.
Soto throwing, complete, and that's Armand Thorpe. A flag on the play, personal foul, roughing the passer. So tackle on 15 to the back of that. That'll be half the distance to the goal line. Should take the ball down to the 15-yard line. And Pottstown's in business. So it's 1st and 10 from the 15 for Pottstown. Clock running with 10:40 to go.
They punch it in here. It could be interesting.
Yeah, they're down 15, Rod. I was thinking that they're down 2 scores. They've failed in a couple 2-point conversions, but 2 touchdowns and 2 2-pointers, and this thing could be very interesting. Soto throwing, almost intercepted. Pass falls incomplete. That was Kevin Robinson who almost came up with that. And it's 2nd down.
Great coverage. Great coverage. Again, right in his hands. You need to get there. You need to make those plays. I mean, they're game changer plays.
Soto over the middle, complete, touchdown! Armand Thorpe.
Here we go. Don't sleep on this.
10 minutes left in this game, and the score is 27-18. Yard touchdown pass. Eli Soto to Armand Thorpe. And now they'll go for 2.
It's a very critical 2-point play here. Do the math, 27-18. Do the math.
This time trying a bit of a different set. And the handoff. And it's good. Keon Thomas with the 2-pointer. And it's 27-20. 10:06 left. Come on back. You don't want to miss the end of this one.
Welcome to WQ Diner, located here on Route 100 and King Street in beautiful Pottstown. I'm William Quinn, owner here at WQ Diner. We serve the freshest ingredients, all homemade food with exceptional service. We're open daily, 7 days a week, 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Breakfast all day, full menu available all day with homemade food, the best ingredients, and exceptional service. Take a pick from our large assortment of gourmet desserts, baked fresh daily. WQ Diner, the finer diner. I'm William Quinn, owner. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
Pottstown with 2 touchdowns in the last 2 minutes and 7 seconds. The first, a 28-yard touchdown pass from Soto to Robbins with 13 seconds left in the third quarter. The second, a 15-yard touchdown pass from Soto to Thorpe. And a 27-6 deficit has been cut to 27-20.
Well, there's no one beyond the 35-yard line on the receiving team right now. I'd be almost looking to punch it over.
Yeah, and just try and outrun him.
Run him out.
And that's exactly what they're going to try and do.
Yep.
Going back to field it, Ryan Lucci. So the quarterback with the kick return there. To his credit, he is listed as a wide receiver. He is a backup quarterback. As we mentioned at the outset, Chase Hawthorne, the starting quarterback, with a broken collarbone that he suffered in a game against Oxford.
You can't afford any injuries with any of your depth.
And that game
So he took a knee.
To Oxford, they lost 6-7.
6-7.
Had to sneak that in there.
Stop.
And we have a flag before the play gets started. And they're going to call a false start on Pottsgrove. And the wheels are coming off, Rod.
Well, honestly, Steve, the wheels have been off. I'm not much of a car buff, so I don't really know once the wheels come off. You know, I do have an idea that it's a little tough to drive, but we're dragging on the ground right now, buddy.
I know that's why you're supposed to kick the tires when you buy a car.
Kick the tires,
just to make sure that the wheels don't fall off. 1st and 15 for Pottsgrove. Lucci hands off to Robinson.
Pottstown's fired up right now.
They are. And well, they should be. They're playing very well. Pickup of about a yard or two by Robinson.
Pottsgrove can't afford a miscue here. No fumble, no interception, no big losses. We give Pottstown some field position. And I think Pottstown's got a little bit of a remedy here. They're just going to throw it up.
I'm going to say something here. Damian Doctor made a motion like he wants the ball. Let's see if it goes to him this time. Nope. That's why you're the color guy and I'm not. So a short gain.
I mean, it's not a bad call by you because I think Lucci and Doctor have done a great job of working together tonight. I mean, 3rd and 10 here. Pretty much got to put the ball up here.
Antoine Lofton coming off. Akeem Walla coming on. as they set up their pass defense. And rolling across his body to throw, complete! And racing down the field! What a play by Jacob Lucci! 53-yard gain! Players down all over the field. We'll be back. 8:13 left in this game. 27-20, Pottsgrove.
Well, he threaded the needle there, huh?
He did.
Yeah, he threaded the needle there. Who caught that?
Jacob Lucci.
It's
52 yards.
He split the gap too. I mean, he could run a little bit.
He sure did.
That big play. That was a huge play for Pottsgrove.
Flip the field on 3rd down.
Here we go, coming down to 3, 2.
On 3rd and long, when they needed 10, they got 52. And we have a timeout, so we'll be back right after this.
Hi, my name is Carl, and I want to give a little shout out to Gus and PCTV. We've been using PCTV for years, going back to the days of the home show at Sunnybrook. Some of the things that I have seen at Steve's Mower Shop, people will stop me at the gas stations and saying, I seen you on PCTV. They really enjoy what we do here. Gus has been helpful as far as setting up what we do as far as the info commercial. I am greatly appreciative of what he has done, and PCTV has been a great way for me to get the word out that Steve's Mower Shop, and they do a great job of promoting Steve's Mower Shop.
Pottsgrove flipping the field after that 52-yard pass, Lucci to Lucci. And they are now driving at the 18-yard line, looking to go up by 2 scores. And a flag down. False start. Apropos of nothing, but Armand Thorpe actually cut that route and intercepted that pass. Not saying that would have happened had the play been allowed to play out, but Thorpe had Doctor covered. So 1st and 15, and Rod, they don't need a touchdown necessarily. Just a field goal even puts them up by 2 scores. They'd love a touchdown.
An extremely critical play there, that 52-yarder. Again, with 3rd and 10. That's kind of the offensive play of the game right now based on the time left.
Lucci looking to Doctor, cuts in, escapes, rolling down the sideline and out of bounds at the 5-yard line. 1st down. $18-yard gain by Damian Doctor. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line as Pottsgrove looks to put this one away.
I like that combo. It's a good combo right there.
And Doctor was not huddled with the team that time. He was not huddled with the team on the play before. Let's see if this is going back to him. It is not. Up the middle. Touchdown! The 2nd touchdown of the day for Kevin Robinson. And it's 33-20 Pottsgrove.
Answered back.
This one a 5-yard run. We'll be back for the point after this.
At At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
So Josh Palladino coming in to kick the extra point. Remember, Rod, the last time they tried an extra point, the snap was bad. And here it is again. Palladino picks it up and probably regrets doing so. However, Pottsgrove answers back with a long touchdown drive aided by that 52-yard Lucci-to-Lucci third down play. It's 33-20 with just under 8 minutes left.
What does healthy mean to you? At ID Life, we don't try and define healthy for you. We help you define it for yourself. For ID Life, healthy is a community of like-minded individuals who exist to help others reach their dreams while they are working on their own. We didn't invent healthy, we just simplified it.
Call Cindy DiPaoli, certified health coach, helping you with your health, wellness, and fitness needs.
Pottstown had scored 2 straight touchdowns to draw to within 7. Pottsgrove answers with a long touchdown drive. Palladino will kick it back to him. Still a lot of time left.
Yeah,
Rod.
this puppy's not over yet. Heck, anything can happen after watching this game so far.
Here's the kick. Down to Tyson Robbins. Up the middle. Finds a seam. Makes a little juke move. And across the 50-yard line. Nice return by Robbins. And Pottstown's back in business.
I don't know who it was because I couldn't really tell from this angle and distance, but somebody made a heck of a play to turn that play back in, or he was gone.
Now we have a player down in the field. 7:44 left in the game.
Hi, I'm Christian Kelly, and I'm an agent with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 175 years, New York Life has been helping individuals, families, and businesses build financial security through life insurance and retirement planning. My goal is to help you protect what matters most and create a plan that fits your needs. To learn more, reach out to me at 484-673-6743. Again, it's 484-673-6743. Christian Kelly, New York Life Insurance Company.
Angel Suber walks off the field under his own power. And we'll resume the game here. 1st and 10 for Pottstown, just under 8 minutes left. Down by 2 scores.
Empty backfield.
Looking to throw. High pass, complete. And doing what he can, Malik Gant to maybe gain a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. And Gant is down.
At O'Donnell, Weiss, and Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
With special needs planning, what I can do with families is help to make sure that in the event the parent no longer is there to finance the care of their child, that there's a trust available or other people available to make decisions for that child. I really like working with my clients, I like coming to work, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
It is Educator Appreciation Day tonight, Rod. A lot of teachers being recognized at the outset of the game and at halftime.
Wasn't yesterday National Daughter Appreciation Day?
Was it?
Do you have a daughter?
I do.
Well, you messed up, buddy.
Oh, man. I appreciate her. We had dinner with her.
Okay, all right. Well, maybe it went unsaid.
Oh, well, Kim, I'm sorry. Happy Daughter Appreciation Day. All right, so Pottstown with the ball. 2nd and 10. Soto, low snap, picks it up. and is unable to outrun the defense. Sam Funk gets in there, throws him for a major loss. That play was doomed, Rod. The low snap, nothing he could do about that. Funk all over it. It's a loss of 16 yards on the play.
Yeah, that unfortunately, that's painful for Pottstown. They need a bit of a minor miracle here.
3rd and 26. And they're going to take a timeout to talk about it.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
It's 3rd and a quarter mile, or it seems like that anyway. 26 is officially what Pottstown needs. Here's a throw, and it's going to be 4th and 26. What do you think of the play call, Rod?
I don't coach the team. I don't know the players. I just felt that you got to shove the ball down the field at this point. Even if it's picked off, just unload one right now. It's really, well, they're going to have to go for it here anyway. And maybe that was their thought process, try to get maybe 10, 15 yards there to shorten the 4th down opportunity, but I would have liked to see them push the ball down the field. That's been what has been successful.
Pottsgrove showed blitz and then backed off. This pass is complete. Marcus Williams is going to be stopped well short of the line to gain. And Pottsgrove will take over at the 45-yard line with a 33-20 lead and 5:43 left in the game. Steady diet of runs here?
Well, yes. They haven't been able to do that. But yes, I mean, that would be the right play. Got some emotion going on out there.
They do. Now they can sense that this game's in hand here. They need to get it done here. 1-on-1, Doctor out here. And here's a running play. Robinson picks up 8. 2nd and 2.
Thomas made a game saver on that one. He doesn't get him and hog tie him on that one. He was gone.
Letting the clock tick down as far as they can. And another handoff.
There it is again.
And here he goes.
There it is again.
And tackled inside the 5-yard line.
Went back to the same play.
After a pickup of 32 yards, Kevin Robinson has just taken the team upon his shoulders. So down 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. Robinson again, looking for the hat trick. He's in, but there's a flag. And it's going to be holding. So that's going to back him up 10 yards. They'll try it again. It'll be first and goal from the 14. Robinson with 2 touchdowns already in this game. He opened the scoring in the first period with a 3-yard run. After a partially blocked punt, went out of bounds at the 3. And he's the last one to score when he scored 4 minutes ago on a 5-yard run. Robinson. Not much going on this time. Maybe a gain of a yard. So it'll be second and goal.
Just a matter of time, my friend. 3:39 left in this game, and it's just a matter of whether or not it's going to end up 33-20 or possibly a 20-point win for Pottsgrove.
Again. And again. Stop short. Armand Thorpe with a nice tackle of Kevin Robinson. And it'll be third and goal.
Pottstown defense continues to fight. I like it. I like that. You know, it'd be easy to give up right now because it looks very bleak. But, you know, they're still fighting.
Of course, the clock now their enemy as it keeps ticking down. So the trade-off you get for not scoring the touchdown is you get to run the clock down. Robinson and Rivera in the backfield. In the I formation. Under center, Lucci pitching it to Robinson. And he's going to be tackled. And a timeout by... They're signaling Pottsgrove, but it's actually Pottstown. Yep, they just got that. So timeout by Pottstown, 2:09 left. 33-20. We'll be back for the fourth and goal play in just a moment.
What does healthy mean to you? At ID Life, we don't try and define healthy for you. We help you define it for yourself. For ID Life, healthy is a community of like-minded individuals who exist to help others reach their dreams while they are working on their own. We didn't invent healthy, we just simplified it.
Call Cindy DiPaoli, Certified Health Coach, helping you with your health, wellness, and fitness needs.
It's fourth and goal with 2:09 left in the game. Pottsgrove leading by 13, looking to ice it.
Hook slant.
Lucci to Doctor. And there's a flag. Now this is not going to be a first down, Rod. They'll get half the distance and try it again. Doctor coming off the field. Is he? No. Just talking to the coaches. So it's going to be fourth and goal from the 4-yard line. We'll call it the 5. Going to Doctor again. This one's intercepted. And running down the sideline.
He's going to get caught from behind.
Is he though?
No!
What? Damian Doctor knocks the ball loose.
No way! No way! Did he score?
Let's see what the call is.
Unbelievable what just happened there. Unbelievable what just happened there from start to finish.
Akeem Wallach returned the ball.
Or not. What's the call?
There's a flag on the play. Damian Doctor doing his best Don Beebe impersonation.
How about that? How about that?
Akeem Wallach a little bit faster than Leon Lett.
Why not, right? Why not?
He tiptoed down the sidelines, Rod.
And
trying to
by the
sprint
way,
100 yards.
And his defense, too. He didn't slow up. He was just probably running out a tad bit of gas after going 100.
So the official call,
there it is.
A touchback on a ball that was fumbled out of the end zone.
I wonder where the ball got knocked loose, like what yard line, we couldn't tell.
It was inside the 10. It may have been the 5. Unofficially, a 90-plus yard interception return with a forced fumble by Damian Doctor that rolled out of the end zone, resulting in a touchback, possession going back to Pottsgrove. Unbelievable play.
Yeah. Yeah, heartbreaker for Pottstown for sure.
More flags flying now.
Oh my.
You can understand patience wearing thin, but I think the officials got the call on the field correct. That ball did appear to roll out of the back of the end zone. Unsportsmanlike conduct again. Now they're going to be tacking on some pretty serious yardage here.
And I'm not sure the unsportsmanlike conduct, it might be again on the bench.
Yeah.
You know, it's over there on the sideline, and I'm only assuming this, so I may be wrong, but that might have been like the third or fourth penalty on the bench tonight for Pottstown.
So, Rod, this ball is probably going to end up at the 50-yard line, and I'm not being facetious. I think there's 2 15-yard penalties coming here, and it's going to go from the 20 up to the 50.
But I got to say, that was a pretty exciting 13 seconds.
It was, and it only took us 3 hours and 15 minutes to get to it.
The what ifs, Steve, the what ifs.
So a long stroll in the park here. Oh, forget the 50. This is going to be 45 yards in penalties.
Where are we going?
This is 3 personal fouls.
I just heard from the peanut gallery that they were walking to Gilbertsville.
And I think, are they going to call the game? They're going to call the game with 1:43 left. I don't know if it's a forfeit, I don't know. But we're going to Pottsgrove over Pottstown. We'll be back to wrap it up after this.
I hope we're good with the handshake.
Welcome to WQ Diner, located here on Route 100 and King Street in beautiful Pottstown. I'm William Quinn, owner here at WQ Diner. We serve the freshest ingredients, all homemade food with exceptional service. We're open daily, 7 days a week, 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Breakfast all day, full menu available all day with homemade food, the best ingredients, and exceptional service. Take a pick from our large assortment of gourmet desserts, baked fresh daily. WQ Diner, the finer diner. I'm William Quinn, owner. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
Steve Karabatis alongside Rod Johnson at the 360 Dumpster Rentals post-game show. And Rod, I think someone just threw a flag on us for the post-game show.
Steve, I'm not lost for words often. I've been doing PCTV for different sports here now for, well, probably since 2003. That was one of the most bizarre pieces of competition, if I can say it that way, that I've ever seen.
It was quite a game.
Ever. Like, we couldn't go 3 plays without a flag. Now, in kind of sort of fairness, if you take the flags out of the game, it was an entertaining game. Neither team should be happy in what transpired here tonight. Understand competition. At the end of the day, to see a game called at the end, which I've never seen before. I'm not saying it hasn't happened, but I've been around for a long time. I haven't seen that. And I think that's a darn shame that it happened. It's an emotional game. Crosstown rivals. There were penalties from the start of the game to the absolute end of the game. The first play of the game was a flag, and the last play of the game was a flag that ended it. So I think reflection on this from a coaching staff, both sides, got to get a little bit more discipline and accountability for the sidelines and for the players. I'm not trying to be difficult here, and hey, I'm an emotional guy. I've been thrown out of a few games myself in my lifetime. But I just think that we need to get a hold of what happened here tonight and reflect on it and clean that up.
Well stated, Rod. 33-20 is the final, and you talked about the what-ifs throughout the game. What if that last interception return had been returned all the way? What if we had gotten to see an onside kick afterwards? What if? We won't know. But it was a very entertaining game, as you said. We hope you enjoyed it. We enjoyed bringing it to you. For Steve Karabatis, this is Rod Johnson. Thank you so much for watching the PCTV Network. We'll see you again soon.
Welcome to Theo's Gyros.
Hi, Martha, and this is my brother, Donnie. Our father, Theo, started the business here at Quakertown Farmers Market 34 years ago. Initially, he started the business in Bethlehem on Broad Street back in 1980.
We've also been doing Music Fest for about 40 years, also Celtic. We grew up in this business. We're happy to bring a little bit of grease to our customers here in the Quakertown Farmers Market.
And if you want true, authentic gyros, the best gyros you've ever had, come here to us at Quakertown Farmers Market. You won't be disappointed.
And we also like to thank all of the customers for coming here for many, many years. Thank you.
Hi folks, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. How can I help you today?
I get a gyro, no onions.
Of course. Anything to drink for today?
I'll have a birch beer.
Yes, sir. We only have one size. Is that okay?
Yes.
Great. Any fries or pierogies for today?
Side fries.
Yes, sir. I'm Theo, and I help out my aunt and uncle at Theo's Gyros. My grandfather and my grandmother started this restaurant 30 plus years ago, and we're still going strong. Thank you for coming in.
I'd like to say, in my best Brooklyn accent, Theo's is the best. We've been coming here for 20 plus years, 35 miles from Clinton, New Jersey. We've been to Athens, my wife and I, and we asked for a gyro, and we concluded that Theo's was better, and we've told them. Theirs is the best. The service here is wonderful. Theo, little Theo, who's about 6 foot, Maria, Joy, Martha, and Don. You couldn't ask for better people. You leave here with a smile.
Once again, we are a family-run business started by our father, Theo, and our mother, Maria. Family is everything to us. Come be part of our family. Kali Orexi.